Hello everybody, my name is Nandin with Seller Labs. I wanted to make this video to explain where the SKU economics cost of goods comes from. There's been a lot of questions about where this cost of goods comes from, obviously, because it affects the profit of the SKU economics calculation. So right now, as of March 19th, 2024, when I'm making this video, this is the current logic. When we first pull data from Amazon for your account, we do not know what the cost of goods is. So we make an assumption. Instead of putting 0 for COGS, we assume that it's 25% of the sales price, and not the sales, but the sales price that you set it at initially. So it's 25% of this. That's what the standard cost is initially. So if you want to see what the cost is, you can go into products products app, and then go on the inventory tab. As you can see here, you can change the. I'm sorry, it's in the financial view. It's in the financial view here under the costs per unit. So this is where you can edit the individual cogs. You can click here and edit it and save it. And that's where the cogs are changed one by one. Or you can use this upload to upload the cogs. We do have on the roadmap right now to work on a easier way to update the cogs as an independent app, a separate app that makes updating cogs earlier. But for now, this is where you would update it. And so when sales come in, we pull from this cogs number. So if you've never updated the cogs will be the one that was set when you first connected your account to Seller Labs. So we pull this and we set it in the transactions table, which is a log that pulls in the transaction data and gets this COGS and sets it in there. So currently we don't have a way of going back and setting that COGS historically, but again, that's on a future roadmap for us to be able to go back and historically set. So the transaction data is like. So the transaction data looks like this. It's basically each order has its own row, and it has the dollar amount and so on and so forth. And at the end, there's a cost of goods that we set. So let me pull this into Excel so you can see it easier. As you can see here in Excel, each order by order ID, order ID here is a row. And on the far right, it has the cost of goods, which is the cost we pull from the products page, and we save it in here. So it's a historical log going back in time and saving that. So that is where we get the COGS currently. So if you've never, what that means is if you've never set your COGS in the products table right here, then these COGS will be obviously incorrect. Just know that we had to put a COGS in there so that there's at least something rather than nothing. So if you want to get the most accurate currently, you would have to export this to Excel, subtract out the COGS from the profit, and then do your own COGS calculation based on the units sold. And then add it back in. Or if you want to be more accurate, then you use net units sold and add it back in. That's basically where the COGS comes from, and I wanted to make this video to explain to you where the COGS comes from and where you can edit. And hopefully in the future you'll be able to edit that historically for SKU economics. All right, thank you everybody. Have a good one.